Previously on the Megaverse.
Chaos erupts as a mysterious Akatsuki member unleashes a monstrous attack at Albert Einstein's speech. An intense battle ensues as a nearby iron unit confronts the enemy. Just when all seems well, a massive explosion destroys Einstein's home. Was he in it? Did Einstein survive? Find out next on The Adventures of Iron Man and Batman.
Jamal Marvel presents The Megaverse Chronicles, Dawn of Convergence. Today on The Megaverse, The Adventures of Iron Man and Batman. Plus, Albert Einstein. But first, let's test your knowledge.
Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them.
I said what I said. Iron Man, Batman, or Albert Einstein. If you chose Albert Einstein, you would be correct. Born in 1879, Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist best known for developing the theory of relativity, particularly his equation E equals mc, which revolutionized modern physics. He also mathematically proved the existence of the atom in the year 1905. His groundbreaking work on the photoelectric effect earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Einstein's contributions transformed our understanding of space, time, and energy, making him one of the most influential scientists in history. Did you know that Albert Einstein could have been the second president of Israel? After the passing of Israel's first president in 1952, he was a direct candidate to take his place. Einstein, however, immediately rejected the offer, saying that because of his age he did not feel able to assume such responsibility. How do you think Israel and the world would be different today if the great Albert Einstein had become president? He also despised science fiction. He felt it warped people's understanding of science, giving them false illusions about things that weren't possible. Ironically, his face, particularly his eyes and wrinkles, were used as the starting point for one of the most famous characters in Star Wars. You'll never guess who. None other than Yoda himself. Having a very left progressive point of view, Einstein urged the US to build an atomic bomb despite himself being a pacifist. He was afraid of the growing Nazi power and alerted Franklin D. Roosevelt in a letter of Germany's efforts to create an atomic bomb, offering his assistance to create one for the US. Roosevelt, however, considered Einstein's help a security risk to the project and rejected. In 1947, he is quoted as saying, "Had I known that the Germans would not succeed in producing an atomic bomb, I would never have lifted a finger." Who knew?
The time has come. Get ready for a new adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Albert Einstein.
Danke. If there is one quality that defines humanity as ist Resilienz, difficult times are by their nature challenging. Yet it is in these very challenges diese Gelegenheit offenbart sich. And in this newly merged Megaverse, the opportunities are vast and abundant. Which leads me to the reason we are all gathered here today, the multiversal synchronization array.
Target in sight. Jutsu summoning. Great org. It never fails to fascinate. Pulling the collective fears of a group into one entity for my brother's realm of fear.
Ongoing attack by unknown assailant. Meridian Hill Park, Washington, D.C.
Dispatch closest iron unit.
Dispatched.
Mission complete. Target Albert Einstein. Terminated.
Iron Man, are you tracking this?
Yes, an iron unit is on its way.
There's a speaking event. A few noted scientists from various fields, including
Albert Einstein.
Ich wusste, dass mich der Tod eines Tages treffen würde. Aber nicht so.
Iron Unit 77 on site. Scanning forward to services. Target found. Initiating attack. Deployed SWAT bombs 1 and 2. Charge cannon. Button stun bomb. Cannon boom charge. Correct, neutralized.
Attacked by a monster. And now I get to be harassed by Iron Man again. Be it a good or bad day, it has been eventful. It's been a while since your last harassment.
Come now. Is that any way to talk to the man who just saved your life?
Nein, I suppose not. Danke for saving this old man's life.
Comes with the suit, don't mention it. But I did warn you this would happen. You created a blueprint for a device that can decipher universal languages, core mechanics, and principles. No more language barriers, written or other. It could lead to a nearly instant breakdown and understanding of the different energies and magics of this new Megaverse, like Nen, Jutsu, and others. There are many who'd do anything for that knowledge, for that power. Even more who would do anything to stop it from existing. There's just as many good guys as there are villains.
Gute Kerle, we do. One who creates an army in the image in the name of peace. I'm no stranger to change, nor am I to good guys with good intentions and bad outcomes. In truth, what makes them any different than villains?
That's the second time I've heard that today. But I'm no villain, of that you can be sure.
Not yet. You ask me to entrust this knowledge to you. That only good will come from it. The last time I gave knowledge, power on this scale, with good intentions, the world was gifted nuclear bombs. And with it, the loss of nearly 250,000 lives. And that's not accounting for the generations that suffered from the fallout.
Will, I'm not President Truman. And what people did with the knowledge you gave them isn't on you. I understand the gravity of your decision, but like I said before, if not me, then who? I'm asking, what do you think those who aren't are going to do with it when they take it? At least think about it. It's not just me fighting for good. It's an entire team. You should join.
Denken ist das, was ich tue, mein Junge. So, be sure that I will think on this as well.
This new Megaverse has birthed so many new talents. Many, seemingly a compressed version of various multiversal versions, increasing their overall intellect and talents even more. Like Albert Einstein. The announcement of his devices all but ensured an attack on his life would happen eventually. Still, who was it? There was no trace of the giant ogre after, and no heat signatures stemmed from it. A new villain? Or one just new to me? Interesting. The fear index is spiking. No surprise after an attack like that. But this isn't normal. Fear should be dispersed across the crowd. Instead, it's all converging here. It's as if the entire crowd's fear is being absorbed, focused into one individual. Fear isn't just a reaction anymore. It's been weaponized again. Scarecrow? No. Then who?
Some people like chains and blood that. My dad ain't raised no fool. My mom said go do you. So I'ma see this world and ride this thing called life till the day that I die. My dad ain't raised no fool. If you've been enjoying the music playing in the background, make sure you check out my new album, Tales of a Fool, streaming on all platforms. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next episode coming up next.